Hey, Come Out Cup Series fans, I'm sorry this video is a little late, but I'm still uploading it because I owe it to you guys. This is my thoughts on the 2017 O'Reilly Auto Parts 500 at Texas Motor Speedway. Here are my takeaways from the race. Obviously, congrats to Jimmy Johnson, and the 48 team. Getting Hendrick to victory lane in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. That's great for Jimmy Johnson. He has now 7 wins at Texas, I believe. So, yeah, 7 wins at Texas. So, as many wins at Texas as he has championships. Yeah, congratulations to him on that win. Pre-race, I would have never said, "Oh yeah, Jimmy Johnson's going to win that race," based off of what we've seen off of him in past weeks. But yeah, congrats to him on pulling what is my eyes upset victory. One thing that I really did take away was the new reconfiguration and repave of Texas. It really threw a screwball at some of the drivers. We saw practice session number 1 on Friday, like 10 drivers crashed. Yeah, a lot of drivers had a tough time dealing with the repave and reconfiguration. I did find that if you didn't have long green flag runs, we saw this in the Xfinity Series, the oils of the new repave built up, and it was just a skating rink. In a couple of years, this track will be back to what it was, but for now, this is a skating rink at Texas. Um, yeah, I basically covered it, but with the whole skating rink thing, there was really only one preferred line. It was a lot of single file racing. A lot of the drivers were adhering to the inside line. That's what seemed to work for most of the day. So it was kind of a Martinsville 2 mile edition, if you get what I mean. But yeah, single file racing basically the whole day. It wasn't all that exciting. One thing that I've really taken away this whole season, it's just been the Ford and Chevy. So there really hasn't been any Toyota involvement in this season at all. I mean, sure, they won the race at Las Vegas, whoop-de-doo. But other than that, Toyota really hasn't played a major factor in this race. I mean, the biggest Toyota carrier for the team, sure, Martin Truex Jr. got the win, but if you really look, Kyle Busch is carrying the Toyotas right now. He's getting consistent finishes. He's leading a lot of laps. The other Toyota drivers really have to step it up. Now, obviously, I'm not expecting BK Racing to go out and win a race, but I'm talking about your Furniture Racing. Obviously they have one win, but ever since that win, they really haven't been performing. So yeah, Toyota drivers in general just need to step it up. Ford and Chevy, they're just doing everything right now, dominating the Monster Energy Series. So who knows? Maybe we'll see Toyota come in late, like we saw Chevy come in late last year, and then it could be a Toyota championship. Now we're gonna rate the race weekend. Goodyear tires, I'm gonna give them a 0.5 out of 1. They didn't do the greatest job dealing with the Texas slickness. I found that they could have been a little bit better, but that's just me. Obviously, if you disagree with anything I say in this video, just feel free to comment below. I love to hear what you guys have to say. But I'm gonna give this a 0.5 out of 1. Just because, like I said, it didn't do a good job of adhering to the brand new Texas surface. So I definitely think Goodyear needs to do a little R&D before we go to the Texas chase race. Stage racing, it was pretty good. We saw Ryan Blaney win stage 1 and stage 2. He actually won stage 2 under caution. NASCAR, they have 6 laps left in the stage. We're all like, quickie caution, come on, let's pit, and they don't get the race back green. If you can't clean up debris in 6 laps, there's something wrong. Yeah. Competitiveness of the racing, it was very competitive. A lot of drivers were fighting for that inside line like we saw at Martinsville. Yeah, the racing was very, very, very competitive, and I really enjoyed it. Like I said, in a couple of years, this track will be back to what it was. Cautions, 0.5 out of 1. Um, the Xfinity race really drags this one down because remember, we're rating the whole weekend. The Xfinity race just bombs this totally. It really brings it down. The Xfinity race, we saw so many cautions. Oh, it was terrible. But yeah, I guess that's what you get when you put a bunch of 20-year-old guys in cars that don't really know what they're doing and run them around a brand new track. So yeah, point 0.5 out of 1 for that. Then we go to pit crews. I'm still gonna give it a 1 out of 1 because the stops by the crews were fast. We did see some issues on pit road. You guys probably know what I mean. The whole Eric Jones thing where he bumped Chris Buescher, I believe. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the back markers. All I know is Eric Jones was involved in it because I really like that kid. So yeah, took out somebody's jack, man. It was either Ty Dillon or Chris Buescher. I really don't know, and I really don't care. But other than that, it was a very clean day on pit road. 11-second stops, and yeah, it was a super interesting race to watch with pit stops. So me and my uncle actually sat there and watched the race, and we were sitting there and trying to guess how fast pit stops would be. And yeah, drivers playing a lot of good strategy, so it was a great day for the pit crews. Other series racing, obviously, the Camping World Truck Series didn't have an event this week because they hardly ever have an event. So the NASCAR Xfinity Series, 1 out of 2 on the cautions, really bring that score down. But other than that, it was some good racing, especially near the end. We saw Joey Logano's motor blow. That made my weekend. I'm sorry, I'm a Joey Logano hater. Obviously, I'm a Kyle Busch fan, so you guys can probably figure out why I'm a Joey Logano hater. But yeah, Eric Jones dominated that one as he usually does in the Xfinity Series. He's turning into the next Kyle Busch over there. So yeah, now we just need to see Jones step it up in the Monster Energy Series. So yeah, 1 out of 2 for the Xfinity Series. Cautions really brings that score down. Fullness of the stands, 1 out of 2. The stands were pretty full. It could have been a little more full, but I'm still gonna give it a 1 out of 1 because they were still forward in last week's race weekend. And hey, one good thing for Texas, they weren't advertising race tickets on race day, so I guess they had a lot of seats filled. So announcer scrubs for the first week in forever, a 1 out of 1. I think this is the first time I've ever given it a 1 out of 1. There were not, there were hardly any announcer screw-ups that I caught. If you guys caught them, let me know. But I was paying close attention, and I really didn't catch any. I mean, I know there were a couple, and I caught those, and I laughed at them because who doesn't? So 1 out of 1 for that. They really stepped it up from previous weeks. So yeah. Then we go to the NASCAR officials, how they dealt with what was faced with them. Now I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 1. We did see them throw some debris cautions, but that was actually for some real debris, not just some little Hello Kitty eraser that landed on a track or whatever the heck, super tiny piece of debris. So yeah, NASCAR officials really did their job. So all the challenges that they faced in their job, they still managed to put on a good show. 7.5 out of 10. Again, like a couple of the past weeks, it could have been a better weekend, but it's just the repave. The repave of that track with how much of a skating rink it was, that just really got to me. It was, it was NASCAR on ice basically. So yeah, it could have been better, but still a 7.5 out of 10. That's at 75%. So, hey, it was still a good race weekend at Texas. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you disagree, comment below. Please leave a like and subscribe, and it would really help me if you would share this video with your friends. If you enjoyed it, smash that thumbs up button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.